Just the other day I reviewed the Devialet Mania portable speaker, which not only do I think this is possibly the best sounding portable speaker I've pretty much ever heard, but I also think it's one of the best audio speakers in terms of sort of small miniature audio speaker that you can lug around and have around the home that also has Alexa capabilities. Now, as some of you correctly picked up during that review, that I didn't provide any audio examples of how it sounds, which, you know, you would kind of want to hear. The reason being is not only are there limitations in what I can play, obviously I can't play anything commercially available because I would get a copyright strike from YouTube. So what I had to do is find licensed music, and also I wanted to record the sound coming from the speaker as best I can. And now, as you'll see later on during this video, and you're more than welcome to just skip ahead and stop this preamble that I'm about to explain how and why I recorded it this way, you will see in the audio and video the equipment that I'm using. So I've got a Universal Audio high-end audio interface and some solid state Logic SSL mixing equipment, and an awful lot of experience with mixing and so on. I did my degree in music and blah 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 blah. I went to Berklee College of Music. Anyway, enough about that. The point is that I use this high-end equipment to record that speaker. I'm using what's called a modeling microphone, which they're about as neutral as they come, and these allow, through very sort of clever hardware and plugins and software and so on, to emulate other microphones. The reason I've used this is that I've not had the emulation on deliberately because it's about as neutral as a microphone comes. Then I had to license the music. We're using Epidemic Sound to license the music, which is, for some of the videos that I've had, there is some music that we've got from there previously, but we do have a license to use the music from there, and I've tried to give a broad example of music. And also in the video, what you will also see is a spectral analyzer from Hoffer. Hoffer is one of the colleges that I also went to study sound engineering, and it allows you to see a graphical representation of the sound, and also what you will see me sort of checking and clicking on during that is one of the cool things that Hoffer have done within this spectral analyzer is it allows, as a sort of a mixing engineer, to see a genre specific sort of sound guide in terms of a spectral analysis of where you would possibly look to mix a particular style of song, because certain styles of songs are mixed in particular ways and have certain particular characteristics in terms of sort of the sound and the representation of the sound and how that's portrayed to us. That's achieved through very clever techniques, and one of the tools that's used is a spectral analyzer that's such as this, for us to sort of analyze the sound. Now, it's important to note that I've recorded, what you're hearing is the recording of the music being played from the speaker, so it's not coming from being recorded from the camera that's recording this, me showing the recording of the speaker. It's actually from this microphone. And also what you will see, what you can do is, hopefully in the description below I provided a high-res file for you to download of the audio, so you can actually hear for yourself, as true as I can, near as I can get it, the sound that you get from this speaker. I've not processed them in any way, I've not normalized the audio, so that's the reason why when you see that sort of linear sort of representation of a spectral and graph of where the sound should be for a particular genre of music that I'm picking as we go through, the actual waveform that you see dancing around is a bit below that. That's because I've not processed anything, I've not normalized anything. What you hear is what this microphone picked up at the time. I didn't want to fiddle with it at all. So thanks for listening to this preamble. You've probably zipped ahead anyway and listening to the music. And if you're interested in some of the sounds, music that's coming through, you can check out the artists that I've also provided. And yeah, so we have the license to use those. We've only used a small section of each bit. We didn't play the entire songs. We've a fair old mixed bag of music there to give you a good idea of what this speaker is capable of. So enjoy and let me know your thoughts. Take care.
Hertz, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200.
Popping bottle champagnes all night, running up your mouth like it's all fine. She looking like a she looking like a in a skirt tie. 또 뭔데 자꾸 어쩌고 저쩌고 입을 놀리는 거야. 너 혹시나 이쁘다고 질투하는 거야? 그래봤자 타격감은 1도 없을 텐데 시크하고 유니크한 거 그게 나의 every day and night. 단 나답게 단 나답게. Here goes